Right. Good morning, Mr. Chair and members of the board.
Good morning.
My name is Jonathan Hunt. I'm the president of Amalgamated Transit, Local 757. I'm joined today by Jonathan Ostar of Opal and Michael Levine of Portland Disabilities and Advocates. Opal and PDA and Amalgamated Transit Union jointly call on the Trimet Board of Directors to act responsibly and to act now and to bring elderly and disabled transportation services in-house. The move will not only result in improved services, but will save transit agents, the taxpayers, over $7 million. This move will also keep the money into local communities rather than seeing it going to multinational companies abroad. Trimet and the union agreed to do an audit to determine if it was cost-effective for Trimet to operate the lift services themselves rather than to contract with private companies. The audit was completed in 2008 and was based on Trimet's 2004 budget. The audit concluded that Trimet brought the services in-house with a status quo contracting wages and benefits. They would save taxpayers over $3.6 million. Those savings were based on 2004 budget. By simply adjusting the savings, increasing by the amount Trimet has increased their revenue contracts with private for-profit contractors, that savings today to taxpayers would easily exceed $7 million. Should anyone disagree with those numbers, just plug in the budget numbers from 2005 through 2011. We find it hard to believe that Trimet continually talks about fare increases and the 2013 projected budget shortfalls and ignores the immediate savings of more than $7 million it could achieve by bringing paratransit services in-house. Rather, the current general manager of Trimet wants to argue about the scope of the audit, which he had no part of. The Trimet general manager and his leadership staff in 2008 had to agree and sign off on the perimeters of the audit. In fact, Trimet's CFO personally participated in directing and approving the audit procedures. Remember, these are Trimet numbers. Trimet provided the information which the audit was conducted. No matter how badly Trimet management would like this to go away, the numbers, their numbers, don't lie. I provided each of you with a copy of the 2008 lift audit prepared by Luca & Associates Certified Public Accountants. If you'd please turn to page 3 of the audit and look at the summary analysis. The audit found that Trimet was performing paratransit operations in-house in 2004 using the same collective bargaining agreement, wages, benefits, and working conditions of the private contractor, not Trimet wages and benefits. Trimet could perform the services for $3.6 million less than they would pay private contractors in 2004. I'll finish it up briefly. No one is suggesting that paratransit be brought in-house and performed by current Trimet employees, or to be paid by Trimet employees' wages and benefits. Any changes to the wages, benefits are subject to the collective bargaining agreement, just like it's done now with the private for-profit contractors that the union currently negotiates with. We believe that Trimet management is misleading taxpayers into believing that it would be additional cost to bring paratransit in-house. Bringing paratransit operations in-house today at the current rate of pay, benefits, and working conditions, saving the taxpayers over $7 million. Doing this now will lower Trimet's projected 2013 budget shortfalls in half. Trimet will not have to increase paratransit fares for the most vulnerable citizens. There would be no more profit to be made by the multinational company to suck out of our communities and send overseas. And the services provided would be more efficient and cost-effective. It is time to stop the lip service. I'm wrapping up. Provided a more efficient, cost-effective service to our citizens who rely on public transportation every day. This is a necessity that they need every single day. And we've seen time and time again, when we push people onto mass transit that have disabilities, this is going to create more time on it. The general manager spoke recently about some tragedies that took place, but failed to mention that we just had one of our own operators die on the job. And we're not taking a look at how our schedules are built And by moving more people into off of lift onto fixed route is going to take a system that is already overburdened and not allowing the people to have decent restroom breaks and meal breaks, and is going to continue to burden the system and affect the most vulnerable citizens out there. Thank you for your time, and I'll take any questions you may have.